gentlemen, welcome to another episode of Inside the Red Zone. I am your host, MJ, obviously, my co-host. We back, especially coming from a great wild card weekend to kick off the NFL playoffs. Tamir, how we feeling?
Feeling good. I feel like this is gonna be a great NFL playoffs.
Oh man, if the NFL season was something to start off, this is how you start off the NFL playoffs. But ladies and gentlemen as well, I did post on my story today saying that we have a special guest on for today. Let me bring the fellow man on to the stage, please. Ladies and gentlemen, I have said for the longest time that my father will be on. Ladies and gentlemen, my dad. My dad, take it away. Father, take it away.
Hey, hey, thank you for having me on y'all show today. Uh, you could call me Big Keith for the day as it is on my lower third, but you can. I'm just happy to be here, man. I'm
Happy
proud
to
of
have
y'all
you, bro.
both.
Thank you.
Thank you, man.
Thank you, man. Thank you. Seriously, dad. Thank you. All right. Y'all want to talk some football
You
this
you
weekend?
could you could kill with the dad stuff. Let's get in, homie. I ain't I'm just another guest. I just
He
treat me
giving
as
you
a
the
guest because
Bron
I'm gonna treat
treatment.
you like a host.
He giving you the Bron treatment. No dad on the show. Only at the crib.
Wait.
Yeah. Let's go,
All right.
MJ.
All right. All right, Mr. Pullins. All right, Mr.
Mm.
Pullins. All right. So, we going to start off with, in my personal opinion, game of the weekend. So, wild card weekend was crazy this weekend. Buffalo got the win over Jacksonville. Green Bay bottled a 21-6 lead against Chicago and ended up losing 31-27. Rams went to Carolina as I expected and beat Carolina. Uh Chargers beat the Patriots. Like, no, not Chargers. Patriots beat the Chargers as we thought, obviously. 49ers took care of Bum Philly, and last night the Texans took care of the Steelers. So, what I want to get into on today is that in that Green Bay Chicago game, do you feel as though Green Bay played more conservative in the second half in compared to the first half, and why? Mr. Pullins, I want to start with you.
I think Green Bay laid back, and I'm sorry, I shouldn't even say that. I'm sorry. I think Wisconsin laid back in the second half. I think they fell asleep behind the wheel, man. You knew. I mean, you were sitting there watching it, and I'm sitting here like, yo, there's the way Chicago played. They played in third and fourth quarter football all season. They all came back, and I was ready to count them out as well. Like, I can't believe they're gonna let Wisconsin get past them. But you saw Caleb Williams go off, man, and that kid, he got ice in his veins. I mean, I was not a believer last year. I was like, yo, this guy come here with his fingernails polished, like, yo, this dude's got that California feel. He ain't here to play football, but I mean, Ben Johnson is the truth. Look what he did with Detroit. Look at his offense, man. Now look what he did with Detroit last year. Look what he did with Chicago this year. And
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they need to get off a good start going on in the playoffs because they can get lost. But this past week, man, what a game! It was a game to the end of the fourth quarter.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Tavir?
Like I agree with him. It's like they Green Bay let off the gas. They thought they had it in the bag. I thought they had it in the bag too. I turned the game off. I turned the game right off. I was like, it's 21-6.
That's
No,
that's
my
why because
thinking was this. My thing was this. There's no way you're gonna let the same team come back on you twice in less than 5 weeks. There's no way you're gonna let it happen. But I guess they wanted it to happen, so it happened. Shout out to Caleb
that's
Williams. You was right. Last week you was right or 2 weeks ago, you was right. This was his coming out party. He did come out and show out. Same with Bryce Young.
Oh man, I said
oh
a
yeah
lot of
yeah
QBs were
yeah
gonna come
yeah.
back. It was a coming out party for a lot of teams this weekend. I think Bryce Young is the quarterback of the future for Carolina. I'm a firm believer in that. But going into Saturday, I told everybody. I told Ben. I told my dad. I told Deuce. Shout out Sports Talk to Deuce. Shout out him. I told everybody. I told them. I was like, don't count them out. It's 21-3, but then they were kicking field goals, and them field goals turned to touchdowns, and them touchdowns led Chicago to the win to the end of that game, which was a dub. In my personal opinion, I think it yes, they did let off the gas in the second half, but it's the same thing I believe Matt LaFleur has always done when it came to the postseason. It going back to even God bless the man, Tom Brady. Oh my gosh, God bless him.
Oh
In
Lord.
2020 and 2021, the NFC Championship, you're at home. You have home field advantage, and you end the quarter. You end the quarter with the Green Bay Packers down 21, down about down. Let's just say they're down in the NFC Championship. I don't understand what the play calling is when it comes to Matt LaFleur, because it changes throughout the years. You have obviously have the Aaron Rodgers, Devontae Smith era. Now you have the Jordan Love era. It's confusing as far as the play calling goes with Matt LaFleur. It's confusing because you score your open no, you don't score your opening possession, but you score throughout your main points come from the second quarter. Wouldn't you want to build off of that instead of like playing relaxed? Because mind you, the Chicago Bears rushing defense isn't even that good. So my thing is, why don't you just continue running the ball with Josh Jacobs? Why wasn't that the play? Why wasn't that? I mean, I get you were trying to like prove that Jordan Love can handle the ball in his hands, which Jordan Love can. He's shown countless times, unfortunately against us, that he can have the ball in his hands. He's shown that to us. So I don't know what the play calling was. I firmly don't understand why Matt LaFleur played differently in the second half in comparison to what happened in comparison to the first half. Like Tamir, like you and my dad said, Tamir, like you can't let a team in 5 weeks come back on you. You can't let that happen again. Or else you're going to be questioned like every other coach has been in this offseason. For example, Mike Tomlin. For example, John Harbaugh. For example, Kevin Stefanski. The list goes on and on and on. So, and this is my follow up question to this since we have time. Do you believe Matt LaFleur has been given his final chance in Green Bay? Dad, you can start.
Nah, I don't think so, man. I think, just like you said about his offense, I think that he just wanted to put everybody into the game. I think he put more of number 11, Reed. He wanted to put him more in there because
Mm-hmm.
remember, that dude, he got speed. Like that little guy, he
Yes.
could run. And then
Mm-hmm.
my thing was, I thought they were trying to put Golden more into the game, but Romeo Dobbs was the man. Like he kept catching the ball, like he couldn't stop. Now, as
Mm-hmm.
far as running the ball, if you remember, Josh Jacobs, he got out of the game for a second because he was hurt. Then they put in their
He
backup
was.
Wilson. So
Mm-hmm.
when Wilson went in there, Wilson did his thing. The thing was, it was like they got comfortable. Like I said before, they got comfortable, and then they kept having three and outs, and they figured that they had them.
Exactly.
It's like half third quarter, mid third quarter, and they're like, okay, we good. There's no way they're coming back. But
Mm-hmm.
Chicago kept fighting like they've been doing all season. But do I think that Matt LaFleur coming back to Wisconsin? I don't care. The Wisconsin Ricotta's.
Tamir.
Nah, I don't think he had his last chance. I really think it was just like you lost Micah, one of the best pass rushers in the game. Your whole game plan changes. I feel like if Micah was there, Green Bay would probably pull it out. But unfortunately, he tore his ACL, so he wasn't there. That messes with him. And Green Bay's secondary was pretty good, but I think Chicago's wide receiver core is a little better. And without that pass rush getting to Caleb Williams, that athletic pass rush we know Micah to be, it was just he was too much time. He was getting comfortable, and he just let the Iceman come out. So I don't think this was Matt LaFleur's last game.
Did y'all know that Diggs played in that game on Saturday?
Oh yeah, he only played one snap. He played 3 snaps. No, was it 3 or 1 snap? He didn't play
One
a lot.
snap. He
Oh
played
yeah,
one snap and got ran over. Thank you, Chicago.
Hey, hey, man, listen. It's Chicago.
yeah.
Yeah. We ain't gonna say
Chicago was hot.
we ain't gonna say what it's supposed to be said, but if you know, you know. Yeah, I just wanted to pick y'all brains about that because I feel as though this is Matt LaFleur's what? because he's been there since post Mike McCarthy. I think about what this is going to his. I might be wrong. 8th season. I gotta double check that. But we haven't seen Matt LaFleur. Yeah, we've seen him have postseason success. But the one thing that has eluded him in his entire head coaching career with the Green Bay Packers is that Super Bowl one. Is that one Super Bowl? Even him not making it, we haven't seen him make a head coaching appearance in the Super Bowl. So I just want to pick y'all brains. I just really wanted to pick y'all brains on that to see if where are y'all heads at when it comes to this head coaching thing, because there's a lot of head coaches being released, a lot of head coaches quitting, a lot of movements when it comes to offensive and defensive head coordinators throughout the NFL league. So I was just wondering to see where y'all heads was at. All right. So staying in the playoffs, this man Josh Allen proved us wrong again. He proved us wrong. Okay. So Buffalo is going to be Buffalo, Denver come this weekend. And BetMGM has them at 1.5. If you have a person in your life that is gambling, and you know that the gambling problem, please call 1-800-GAMBLER. We do not promote betting here.
Hey, hold up, man. I feel attacked right now. Hold on.
I do too. I feel like you just sneak this to me. Like, what's going on?
Yo, I don't feel the right. Wait a minute. I'm a true subscriber to FanDuel and DraftKings, sir.
See, FanDuel, like, just like, what was that
about? And that I've listened to your previous podcast, son, and I've never heard you mention a gambling situation. Do you got something you want to tell me? Now, are you trying to, put that in there somehow, trying to figure out that your dad has a I don't have a gambling problem, sir. Okay, you know just as well as I know, because first off, if I'd known that you were going to say that game, Chicago versus Wisconsin game, was going to be your game of the week, that's not my game of the week. My game of the week was LA versus Carolina. Now, Parkinson's, thank you that you gave me my win out on FanDuel. I just needed.
See, he did too. I won $350 this week.
See, let me talk to you, Mir. Let me talk to you. Yeah. Mir, I'm sitting on this chair with my son watching this game, man. And I'm like, yo, all I need is Kobe Parkinson, who, if you think about it, Stafford stays hard on him. Like, he always going to get a touchdown. Or that's his man. That's his tight end. Man, when he got that touchdown, I celebrated with my son because not only did we see an excellent game, but I just won FanDuel. Now, that's a plug. So I appreciate that little segment you just had now, sir. So remember,
we don't appreciate that. We don't appreciate it. DJ Moore caught a touchdown. I cried.
Dude, I won 2 parlays in 2 days. I won FanDuel and then I won on DraftKings. This is crazy, man. I mean, it's wonderful. But this guy over here, you got a gambling problem. I'm sorry.
Gambling problem. What was that about?
Wait, what was that about? I mean, I'm not in y'all production meeting, so maybe y'all need to have a meeting in the background.
Nah, he didn't bring this up to me. This was a surprise to me.
But I'm assuming this is about me. Okay, all right, but you ain't got no complaints about that little nice room you got upstairs, do you? So don't worry about how my gambling goes, sir. Now go on to the next segment.
On to the next segment.
Man. Mind your business, bro.
Are y'all done?
Yeah, we're done.
We're done. We just don't appreciate you coming after us just because you ain't of age to gambling yet. That's all.
So first of all, Uno, Tamir, should I start with you, bro? Should I start off with your hit list, like for people who have not hit your parlay, bro? Should I start off with that, or you want me to go into the next thing? Dad, did I not say that Josh Allen Hines was going to get a sack against Josh Allen on Sunday, or did that happen?
Is this a spiritual show? Because if it is, you tapped into the Holy Spirit on that one, bro. You tapped in on Jesus to get that one for me. And I told you, I said, thank you, Jesus. And I said, thank you, MJ. Did I not say that? I said, Josh Allen, you said Josh Allen always sack Josh Allen when they play. And I said, all right, I'll give you that respect. But what you ain't going to do is put me out there like that, all right? So, yeah, you did help me out. What have you been telling me for the past couple of weeks? What have you been telling me? Oh, Dad. Oh, February 1st is coming. Oh, Dad. Oh, man. 1st. Don't worry about it because I'm going to refer you as a friend. And what you better do is refer me as a friend.
Yeah, you better give him his bonus backs. You better
give me my bonus back. That's what you better do. Yo, man, this dude been talking about, I can't wait to bet on the Super Bowl. I can't wait. And I'm just looking at him like,
because I'm going to win. I know I'm going to win.
MJ, last year, everybody betted on the Super Bowl. Nobody hit
Because they didn't
the
know ball.
Yeah.
Y'all didn't know ball. I already knew that Philadelphia was going to win. It was a matter of how. We didn't know how they were going to win, though.
Excuse me? I don't know ball.
Nobody thought it was going to be a blowout like it was.
That's what I said. That's what I said. Nobody knew it was going to be a blowout, but we all saw Philly winning, though. We all, unfortunately, no, not Philly. Cherry Hill, the Cherry Hill Pigeons. Excuse me.
Camden Pigeons.
Look. First off, man, I respect Patrick Mahomes. God bless him. But
Next topic. No, because Timmy, you see the Joe Burrow jersey in the background, right?
Yeah,
Bless
like
his
I
name.
was questioning about that. Like, how you got Burrow jersey? You say you question?
Oh God.
Hey, first off, man, don't question Joe Burrow. That's what you're not going to do, man. Joe Burrow is
LSU fan.
No. Here's the wild part. I'm a Bama fan till I die. Roll Tide. And this kid, remember who he backed up before he stepped on his own?
Who he back up?
If I'm still correct, didn't he back up? Nah, it was.
You talking about in college?
Yeah, he was in Florida.
No, he was in. Ohio. I thought he was in Ohio State.
He was
Ohio State. I'm sorry, he was in Ohio State, and he was behind.
Was it Justin
Fields? Justin Fields. He was behind Justin.
No, it was Justin Fields. It was Justin Fields. Yeah,
it was Justin Fields. Right. It was Justin Fields. And you see what happened with Justin Fields in his NFL career. But I watched him. I saw this dude in an Ohio State preseason game, and I was like, "Yo, who is this kid?" Then he transferred to LSU. Man, look, I'm a Bama fan till I die. But I knew when we played him, I said, "Yo, I'm done. Ain't no way we beating this kid." They literally changed the man's last name in Louisiana to Joro Badu. Like, this is crazy, man. Then he comes to the NFL, takes Cincinnati to the Super Bowl for the first time in 32 years. Now, my dad was a Cincinnati fan, so I didn't carry that legacy on because I'm Cowboy till I die. But this dude right here, Joe Burrow, man, look, if he ever wear the stars, boy, my whole family moving to Texas, no questions asked. No questions asked, man. I'm a huge Joe Burrow fan. Joe Burrow's my guy, dude. I'm sorry, that is my kid.
Yeah.
I'll be sure to clip this. All right, so going back to Buffalo, heading into Mile High against that bad Denver defense. Do y'all feel like, starting with you, Dad? Do you feel as though Josh Allen could walk into Mile High with the inexperience of the players, but the experience of Sean Payton as the head coach, that they could walk up into Mile High and take care of the number 1 seed in the AFC?
Yeah, I'm on your show, so I gotta be politically correct because I can't stand Josh Allen. I can't stand him to save my life. I can't. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, man. I can't. I can't. He's a sneak little snake, man. You just here's my problem with him. I'm not gonna talk to MJ because he don't. But I'm talking to you, Mir. You have a premier running back like James Cook. And you keep running the ball. You are not black, sir. Stop running the ball. Pass it. Stay in the corner. Stay where you're supposed to stay. Within that pocket. Throw the ball. But no, he wanna run around like he's McNabb or somebody, man. No. Stay in there, dude. And that might be a gambling problem I'm talking about right now because I normally put James Cook on there and then he don't give me my touchdown anytime because Mr.
Josh Allen want to steal the anytime now. He did that to me this weekend.
You remember when he had 3 touchdown passes and 3 touchdowns for rushing, and James Cook had over 100 yards rushing with no touchdowns? Are you for real? Like, what are we doing here?
Like, you
selfish, man.
James Cook one, and then he QB into the end zone. You could have fall down on the one and give it to James.
You know what? That's not a tush push they give him. That's a thigh pass because they push his thigh, and then the dude, he's the only guy who does a tush push, and he stands up. That makes no sense, dude. That literally, and then the offensive lineman Dawkins, man, he always got my man's back. So he always got Josh Allen's back, or whatever. But I hope that Denver beat them this weekend. But I work with a Buffalo fan. So I need them to go back to the Super Bowl so he could lose one more in the big game. But snatched the soul out of him, man. Because these Buffalo fans, there's only like one or two around here, but I can't stand them, but I know them. So no,
No, I
back to
know
your
Buffalo.
question.
I know
Oh, you got a
Buffalo.
Buffalo fan?
My
They
stepbrother's a
jump in.
Buffalo fan.
Oh, let me guess. Does he pour mustard all over himself and jump through a table too, like the rest of them cats?
Nah, man.
Have you
Nah.
ever seen the preseason game? I mean, the
The
oh my
tailgate?
goodness, the tailgate. Yeah, they be spreading mustard all over themselves, jumping through tables. You idiot! What's wrong with you, man? Nah, dude, nah. You tell them Canadian Buffaloes that I said no, I'm not down with Josh Allen winning this weekend. And also, I hope the Denver defense decides to wake up. Sean Payton has always had a good defense, but I don't know what's going on in Denver, man. Like his offense is way better than his defense. They're gonna have a problem if they can't stop Josh Allen. Oh no. Go back to his defense. MJ, go back to his defense in New Orleans. Now I know that was a little issue right
Brownie
there.
Gate. Yeah,
Yeah,
I don't know.
yeah,
I think they was a little more motivated.
yeah. I mean, they're in Colorado, so
well,
they can.
well, in their defense,
There you go.
in their defense, I'll say that defense in New Orleans, they wanted to get Drew Brees another one. They wanted to get Drew Brees another one before he retired. But we all saw what happened in that NFC Championship in 2018. We all know what happened there. That no call pass interference. Oh gosh, what was I about to say? Oh yeah, I remember what I was about to say. Yeah, I don't. It's gonna come down to Bo Nix. It's gonna come down to Bo Nix, and the reason why I say it's gonna come down to Bo Nix is because the defense is going to do its job. The defense is gonna pull out his stops. PS2 is gonna literally shut down one side of the field. That front four is gonna do his job. That those linebackers are gonna do their job. It's gonna come down to Bo Nix and him passing the ball because we all expected him, especially coming out of last year. Oh snap! This is the quarterback of the future because we saw him throwing bombs to Cortland Sutton. Now, since you have Troy Flake and Marvin Mims, you saw him throwing bombs last season, and we expected that this season. We didn't really get any of that this season. We just saw more of a reserved, calm, laid back Bo Nix. Not saying that's a bad thing because you know how much I love the pocket passer. You know how much I love the pocket passer, but it's one of those things. Whereas it's gonna have to come down to Bo Nix, and if Bo Nix doesn't produce, in which a lot of people are saying the Denver Broncos are a fraudulent 1 seed, which I can understand the reasoning as to why. But
who said that? Who are your sources? Who is what? First off, Bo Nix is 30 years old, dude. That dude was in college for 7 years, man.
Now, Bo Nix definitely did have 6 years in college.
Thank you.
He was in there when I was in middle school. I'm 19 now.
Come on, man. Yo, and these college players nowadays, they doing 6-7 year eligibilities. Like, what? These NILs? Like, for real? Seriously? Come on, man. Bo Nix was in the league. He was NFL ready before he got in the NFL.
Well, I'll say this: the reason why and this is a different topic. The reason why for NIL is because a lot of first-year NFL players they make more in college than they do their first 3 years.
I'm not saying they shouldn't get paid. I'm not saying they shouldn't get paid.
I'm not saying that either. But right. I'm just saying a lot of people don't have. It's half and half. I'll say okay. Better term for that is. Some people see Buffalo winning. Some people see it's a close margin. It's a close margin of America who sees Buffalo or Denver winning that matchup.
You need to check your sources. That's all I'm gonna say.
I think America got Denver.
I'm telling you, I think America got Denver too. Like I don't know.
I think they minus 135 on FanDuel right now. Money line.
FanDuel.
Like I said, ladies and gentlemen, if you know somebody in your life that has a gambling problem, call a 1-800-GAMBLER. But who do y'all boys have this week regarding that game?
I got Denver. I just don't think the Buffalo Bills have the firepower. Like Keon Coleman, he's not him. Y'all know how I feel about Keon Coleman.
Oh, the bust of the year. The bust of the
he's a bust. He showed me something last week, but I don't think he's gonna give him over the edge. Maybe Dawson knocks it down Kincaid, but at the end of the day, I don't think they got enough firepower to really rock with Denver's defense. And in Denver's offense, I feel like they're a little inconsistent, but I feel like we're gonna see a Bo Nix masterclass. We're gonna get a couple bombs out of Bo Nix this game. I really feel like that's what's gonna happen, but I just hope it's a good game. I hope it's not a blowout like the Texas or the Texas game. I just want a close game.
Mm-hmm.
Dad.
Yeah, I'm with Mir with this one, man. I'm hoping that Bo Nix and RJ Harvey have a wonderful game. I mean, it's Josh Allen, man. He's going to come out swinging. If he got to put the team on his back, he's going to do it. But then, like I said, that's the selfish part of him because they're not going to give James Cook the ball. I'll be shocked if they give him the ball. He might get it maybe a few times, but I'm telling you right now, he's not going to get the touchdown that I need him to get. You know, I'm not betting on this game. But he's not. But
I'm not either.
I'm not touching this one. I'm not touching this one, man. Because you go. Josh Allen gonna go for 330 yards with 3 touchdowns and 4 touchdown rushes, and man, whatever, yo. I really hope that Bo Nix have a good Oregon game, if I could say that. I hope he comes out and just does what he's supposed to do. But look, you know the game. The person that might step out, Cortland Sutton.
I needed him all season long. Sorry, excuse me.
He's been Cortland Sutton, this Bo Nix and him, that connection is crazy, man. He's been putting Cortland Sutton on the spotlight, and I think Cortland Sutton might have a good game this weekend.
We hope so. I don't know who on Buffalo could really stop Cortland Sutton and Bo Nix. That's what I'm saying. I don't think Buffalo's defense can really work with them.
Secondary in Buffalo is trash.
I'll say this. It was Jackson. The reason why, in my personal opinion, is one of the few reasons why I believe Jacksonville lost on Sunday is that we know about how good Buffalo's pass defense is, but they're rushing. My thing is going to come down to rushing, I believe. So I believe RJ Harvey. I'm not saying you should. I'm not saying you shouldn't. I'll put RJ Harvey down for over 60 yards rushing on Sunday. I'll put that. If you are doing it, if you are a betting person, I'll put RJ Harvey down for over 60 yards because you saw how Jacksonville was with Tutton. You saw how they were when they were rushing with Tutton. 5 yards, 10 yards, 15 yards are down rushing. We saw it. So I believe it's gonna come out to the run game when it comes to Denver. But yeah, I think Denver's gonna make their make their AFC Championship first time appearance since 2015. So I think that's gonna happen. So, gentlemen, speaking of the playoffs, we are gonna go into our little playoff bracket, ladies and gentlemen.
That's my favorite part.
Okay, I like this.
Into our playoff predictions for not only this weekend, but next weekend, and including February 8th, Super Bowl 60 in San Fran.
Oh boy.
Tamir, I don't know if your views have changed. I don't know if your views have changed.
Nah, they haven't changed. They haven't changed. All right, so here's what we're going to do. First of all, shout out to San Francisco. Shout out to San Francisco for exposing. Let me get my monologue before let me get my little mini monologue.
Save it. We gonna have a long discussion. Save it. But where we gonna start? NFC?
We're gonna start with NFC.
All right. We're gonna start off with, I believe this is a Saturday night game. Hopefully I'm right. Seattle, San Fran going back to Seattle for the first time in 3 weeks. Who do you have in this game?
Ooh, you know how the 12 get when it's come to the playoffs. That when the 12 are in the playoffs, they're loud, they're destructive, they're gonna mess you up, and we saw that 3 weeks ago.
Remember last time they played was in
that was in San Francisco. They shut them down. I gotta go with Seattle here. I feel like JSN is gonna have a field day. That defense in Seattle was nasty. It's secretly nasty. They're sneaky with it. You want to expect it. Chicago and Rams. This might be game of the year. I don't know. This is gonna. I feel like in my core, this might be a shootout. We might have a 46-50 game like final. I don't know. This might be that. It might be something like that. It look like it's gonna be a shootout. But LA got more firepower. Devontae Smith, Blake Corum, Kyron Williams, and as you know, my MVP, my favorite player this year, Puka Nacua, carried my fantasy team. Oh my, he was one catch away from winning me. He was one catch away from winning me the championship.
Oh.
It is what it is. Lost by 0.3.
Oh no! Oh
Yeah,
man!
man.
Oh, that hurt. That hurt.
Super
Oh,
hurt.
0.3?
Yes.
Wow. Oh.
You can ask MJ. I was the GM of the year.
No. What we're not gonna do is pretend like that. You had CD. You see, God don't like greedy. Greed is a sin. That's the problem. You got greedy. You over here flipped Bijan to get Amon-Ra, CD, and Puka on the same team. Greed.
Wait a minute.
You ain't let me-
How is it greed for him if somebody is idiot enough to trade Robinson for Are you for real?
Listen,
Yeah, it
man,
was Amon-Ra and Sam Laporta.
What? Oh. But he's the greedy one, but they what? Oh, come on, man. If anybody who's a GM in their own fantasy play, you of all people will call him greedy? Are you for real?
That's greedy.
How is that
He wouldn't let
greedy?
me. All right, so the only reason I did that is because he wouldn't let me give me Georgia.
No. Dad. Yes, he wanted Jamar Chase.
Well,
I was going to trade CD for Jamar.
Yeah. Wow.
First team All Pro.
You did it. Yeah.
Wow.
Over a one person. Oh. All right.
Over GP3.
Over
Let's get to the
GP3. Over. But we're going off topic. Ladies and gentlemen of America, we're going off topic. GP3 for All Pro.
Yes,
all right,
sir.
so let's get into this AFC. Tamir, obviously, we know who you're going with.
Denver for the first game, yeah.
Yep. Now, Houston and New England.
Let's have a moment of silence for Drake May for this game. He got sacked 5 times against LA. Do you know what Will Anderson Jr. and Danielle Hunter is going to do to him? Let's hold the moment of silence.
I can't have nothing happen to Money May, man. This cat, he got me close to the playoffs. This cat, he did me well this year, man. I can't.
Oh, yeah.
But you're right. Will Anderson, Audrey coming up. You saw what they did to Aaron Rodgers last night.
They was trying to, Drake May, that game, the Chargers game, was the funniest game because I saw Justin Herbert, they tried to kill Justin Herbert. They tried to kill Drake May, but Drake May still tore through that one touchdown. I don't think, Houston, that's secondary. They got probably one of the best. I think they got the best DB core in the league. Kamari Lassiter, Derek Stingley. I don't know number 2's name. Jalen Petrie. You got Will Anderson Jr., like I said, Danielle Hunter, like I said, and Azeez Al-Shaair. That's probably my favorite linebacker in the league. The way he play, he's an all-pro, by the way, Pro Bowl. Like, he's all these guys on one team. You saw how C.J. Stroud wanted to lose that game so badly?
Oh, my goodness.
He tried his hardest to lose the game, and they ended up blowing out Pittsburgh. You want to know why? Defense. That's why they did that. C.J. Stroud tried his hardest to lose that football game. You can't convince me.
He did his best.
He was gambling. He took Houston's under.
Yes, he did. Yes,
he was gambling.
Yes, he was.
But yeah, I really think just based off the fact that Drake May, he's played competition 4 times this season. He hasn't really had no competition, and nobody has seen the defense like Houston has. We saw Aaron Rodgers, probably the most experienced next to Matt Stafford in the playoffs, struggle. He looked lost out there against Houston's defense. Yeah, give me Houston. Yeah. It's gonna get. I feel like Drake May might die. I don't know. We might have to host the side. Yo, that was a 36-year-old Khalil Mack, by the way, doing that to them. That was like this was like the old, like this wasn't no star-studded defense like we about to see with Houston.
Not at all.
No, we about to see. Yo, it's about to get nasty for Drake May, but I feel like he's still gonna get his 200 with one time. Somehow, some way.
I'm crying. All right, so this is your AFC and NFC championship game for next weekend. Tamir, let's start on AFC. Since we were already here, let's start here. Who do you have? Because this is a nice one. Now I'm not gonna lie, this is a nice one.
Oh, this is a good one.
Defense. Man. I'll say this, Dad. Dad, Tamir, you know how I feel about defense. I love it. I love
that. I ain't gonna lie. I love the Patriots versus Chargers game. It was so defensive.
But I loved it.
With that
But
being said,
this,
Houston, let me tell you something. The Pittsburgh got the ball on Houston's 30-yard line. They only made it to the 20-yard line, the 21-yard line, and they had to kick a field goal. You know how crazy that is?
Mm-hmm.
I've never seen something like that. I don't think Denver's done that this year. So with that being said, you know how bonus could get a little inconsistent. They are in Mile High. That might affect the defense a little bit, but I don't know. The defense, they went into Kansas City and won. So if you can win in Kansas City, you can win in Mile High.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta go Texans.
Mm.
But now that I think about it, that Texans O-line is kind of grabber. Ooh, I don't know.
You talk so I'm not interfering in your picks, man. So what you're saying is that they're gonna have to hold the offense for the next 2 weeks on the road.
Oh, super.
Okay.
This Texas team is defense. That border patrol defense is nasty. You know, I wasn't there for the Ravens and then the Steelers when they had all that defense. I was like 2 when that was going down.
Exactly.
So I wasn't there. This is the best defense I've personally ever seen in my 19 years.
Okay, I got you.
Yeah.
I got you.
Steelers.
Right.
I said Steelers. Rams versus Seahawks. They at Seattle. And we saw
divisional.
We saw shootout. Seattle came back against these boys in Seattle. 12 NFC Championship is going to get loud. But you saw Matt Stafford tore them up. The Rams didn't lose that game because of offense. You don't got to worry about the offense. It was the defense. It's going to come down to defense in this game. Who can get the stops? Who can make the mistake? Who can cause mistakes for the other team? Who can do all that? I don't know. I think LA is hot. They coming off a burner against Carolina. If they come off a burner against Chicago, the offense might be clicking. As long as they stay healthy.
Mm-hmm.
Give me Seattle. I think their defense is better.
Wow.
Give me Seattle.
Didn't see that one coming. Wow.
Give me Tariq Woolen. What's the other one? Witherspoon. I can't remember his name.
Devin Witherspoon.
You know him. You got DeMarcus Lawrence, former Cowboy. You got it's a lot of stars on that team. Nick Imamori. I don't know if I said his name right. They got a lot. I feel like they got more defensive firepower than LA. I think all I can think about is Jared Verse and Cam Curl right now for LA. Give me Seattle. We saw how JSN turned up in the second half. They shut him down, but he came back and started burning them in the second half. Give me Seattle.
Sure did.
I like this. I ain't going front. I like this.
Seattle Texans Super Bowl. It's defensive
it's
Super
different.
Bowl right here. It is
super different.
Because if you're telling me this is our Super Bowl, then you could bring this is a Brad Johnson offense with another bum quarterback because this is all defense right here. That's nice. That's oh wow. Wow, that's okay. You mad at
This is different. So Tamir, out of these final 2 teams, you have the Seattle Seahawks, the number 1 seed in the NFC, and then you got the 5th seed. Mind you, Houston has been playing since Wild Card Weekend, which is probably right now will be February 8th, or just be a month ago from now. Who do you have hoisting the Lombardi February 8th in San Fran?
Well, you did just bring up a good point. Houston has been playing a little longer. So this is, assuming everybody stays healthy, no injuries happen. But Derek Stingley Jr., man. Special. Jalen Petrie Jr. I said Jalen Petrie Jr. Jalen Petrie. Headhunter. He's also special. He's a great slot. He's a great, nickel. Kamari Lassiter. If he wants to leave, he could get $85 million out of a team. He's that nice. He's really good. He allowed 0.0 passer rating against the Steelers. He had a couple. I think he had a deflection, and then number 2 had a pick 6. That Texas secondary. Who outside of JSN? Who Seattle really gonna throw the ball to? Rashid Shaheed, Cooper Kupp. Like I kind of forgot he was on the Seahawks until that.
Whoa! Super Bowl MVP Cooper Kupp.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
That was in LA. That was in LA. It's not the same guy.
Was that 2021? That was my first year in high school. We not worried about it now.
Yeah.
He's old
Cup
now.
ain't a
Like
threat.
I kind of forgot he was on the Seahawks until like I watched the Rams versus Seahawks that last week they played. Like I forgot. I was like, why is he getting all the catches instead of JSN? What are we doing here? But you know what I mean? I gotta go. I gotta get. Ooh, but now the Houston, that old line that Houston got, and then hopefully and CJ Stroud look like he want to lose.
Horrendous.
CJ and then Nico Collins. Hopefully the concussion isn't bad. Nico got hurt.
I don't think he's gonna be available this weekend.
Not this weekend, but hopefully he comes back. If they lose this weekend, it's because they don't have Nico Collins. But as we saw, I don't know why Stephen A. Smith said this, but Charlie Kirk was a baller this weekend.
Yeah,
Christian Kirk.
But Stephen A. Smith.
Jacksonville's Christian Kirk, huh?
Yep. Jacksonville's Christian Kirk. The Cardinals' Christian Kirk. He had 1,300 yards and just made a bag off that 1,300 yards in one season. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, but Christian Kirk seems to be he's serviceable in the playoffs right now, so maybe they can fall back on him. They still got Dalton Schultz, Woody Marks.
Sleeper.
Shout out to him. Sleeper. He's a dog. But it's gonna be a defensive game. I love this Houston's defense. I really do.
Shoot, boy. Shoot.
It comes down to Sam Darnold. That's what it comes down to.
Man, I love you. You read my mind. It
comes down to Samuel Darnold.
I love you.
You're going to get.
You read my mind.
Are you going to get Minnesota Sam, or are you going to get New York Jets Sam?
The narrative was before this season. The narrative was he couldn't win big games. He's won a couple big games this season.
Yes. Yep.
But has he played a defense this good? Has he played Denver? Has he played Atlanta? Has he played some of those type of defenses? I don't think so. With that being said, give me Houston. I got Houston winning the bowl.
Wow.
And you know who my MVP is? It's not CJ. It's not Nico.
It's
somebody on the defense. It's going to be somebody on
the defense.
It's going to be one of those stars we named previously.
Somebody on the defense.
It's going to be somebody on defense.
Yo, you know what's
crazy? It's going to be somebody on defense.
In the Steelers game, I witnessed Will Anderson Jr. get a sack while he was pancaked. That's how good that defense is. This man got a sack while he was on the ground. Like he couldn't move, but he still got a sack. That's how good this defense is. Give me the Texans to win the bowl.
Oh my God.
I might go put that in.
He said somebody. It's not gonna be offense, but it's so gonna be defense.
It's gonna both ways. If Seattle win, I feel like it's gonna be a defensive player to win MVP. That's really what's gonna change the game. And as we saw, Seattle defense does have a little kinks in it. They do. They have had games when they let up points. So did Houston. But as we saw against the Steelers, I feel like the Seattle and Steelers offense isn't that different. They really aren't that different. They got two solid running backs, fringe Pro Bowl running backs, depending on who you ask. Jalen Warren could be that. Kenneth Walker could be that. 1-star receiver, DK Metcalf, JSN. You know, it's JSN's upper echelon right now. He's clearly made that gap clear. Yeah, you got solid old white guys, Adam Thielen, Cooper Kupp. They're gonna catch the ball. They're reliable hands, solid tight ends. You know what I mean? They're really the same. And we saw how Houston picked apart that offense. So
sure did.
I'm sorry, I was laughing at the part where you said you have solid old wide receivers. I'm sorry, I was thinking about that for a minute. He said solid old white wide receivers. I'm sorry. I was thinking about that for a minute. I was thinking about somebody when you said that. I'm sorry. Dad, your turn, sir. Where do you want to start?
Let's go NFC.
All right.
Give me the Bears LA game.
All right, sir. Go on ahead.
I'm taking LA. I don't think that the Chicago Bears can come back against LA. If they give them a good, if they let Matthew Stafford put up at least 30 points before the third quarter, or at least at the third quarter, they won't be able to come back. They won't be. Now it depends on how his finger is. If his finger's okay for him to go, then All right, because we both saw on Saturday that when he got his finger jammed, he went from 8 to 10, from like 2 to 10. I mean, the pad, it was crazy. I'm like, yo, what's going on with his arm? But I mean, his finger. So I'm going with LA. They're not. LA's not. The Chicago Bears can't come back and beat LA if they give them a good run, especially if the score's 28-10, maybe because they the cardiac kids, they might come back, but not with Pukanua, not with Karen Williams, not with Kobe Parkinson. Nah, I'm sorry, man. That offense is just Sean McVay got that offense running, man. I'm sorry. Their defense might try to hold Chicago back as much as they can with, Chicago's not using DeAndre. I'm sorry. They're not using Swift enough. And Swift, but if you notice, when Swift run the ball, he averages more than 5 yards a carry. But then they scale back.
Yards.
Right. But then they put in Mongolian beef. Yeah, they put in Mongolian beef. Right. and I got nothing against the kid, and his time is coming. But they use Swift way more. I mean, they don't use Swift as much as they should. I mean, it's like, come on now. This guy, he'll come out and he'll bust for like 15 yards. And then they put him on the bench. And then we don't see him no more until like maybe the next quarter. And I'm like, yo, what's the deal? What's happening? I understand that Ben Johnson, he's trying to use that Detroit offense over here. And it's all good. And Caleb Williams can pass. He's proven it. But, dude, sometimes you just got to get back to your running game if your run game is working for you. So, in this game, I'm going with LA. We could go across to AFC.
That's different. All right, let's go. Which game?
Give me the Houston New England game.
All right, talk to me.
I'm with Mir as far as Houston's defense, man. I haven't seen a defense like this since man, not even since Seattle's defense.
Legion of Boom,
dude. I have not. And they got a solid defense. But the thing is, with Seattle's defense, they offense complemented them too. Now, I understand Drake May and New England Patriots has not had that many games that their strength of schedule was like low. They ain't played no really right. I want to take Houston, dude. I do, but I'm taking New England on this one. I think Drake May. I think he's going to prove himself in this one. It's going to come down to him. It's going to come down to the running game because they got two running backs in there, Henderson and Stevenson, that are like thunder and lightning, man. And Henderson, he's a rookie. He's been showing himself what he can do. Because they haven't used Stevenson that much. They've been using a lot of Henderson, but then they swap it up. Then they bring in Stevenson for him to clean it up. Then they'll bring in Henderson. And it's like, I mean, they're bringing Henderson after they used it. It's kind of crazy. And then let's not forget Hunter Henry, man. That dude, that tight end, sometimes in the middle, he's always open for some reason. Like they count him out. Now, I ain't going to sit here and say that Douglas is that key wide receiver because he ain't that dude. But, I mean, it's going to come down to Drake May and this offense at the end of the day. I think that it might be, I'm going to say by a field goal that they win this game. Because that defense, it's going to be a low-scoring game. It ain't going to be one of those 42-27 games because C.J. Stroud hasn't been the same since he got hurt. He for some reason, he lost it. I don't know what he need to do to get it back, but he don't seem the same anymore. Like, it ain't that dude that was in Ohio State. It ain't that guy. I don't like his rookie year was like like his rookie year was phenomenal. And then he got hurt, and it's like, dude, are you okay? Like, are you just coming back because you just trying to prove you got something? Like, if you ain't back, then stay off the field, man, before you hurt somebody. But yeah, if they don't have, I mean, I think Nico Collins is like it might be, a big result on why they lose because they don't have Nico. They could use Higgins. I love Higgins. Higgins is that guy, man. Like, I don't know why they didn't use him that much on yesterday, but like you said, CJ Stroud was not trying to play yesterday. He was trying to lose. So if he's going to try and play that game like that, man, him going against Drake May, the defense got to do so much. You can't keep that defense on the field all the time. Look, I used to play defense, And I got tired, man. Like I kept going out there because our offense was trash. So all it takes is one mistake, and yeah, I'm taking New England. All right,
That's
we could,
NFC.
yeah. Give me Seattle and San Fran.
Speak.
I hope Seattle's defense destroy these Niners.
We only needed them for one thing, to be honest. We really only needed them for one thing.
I only needed San Fran to do one thing for me, and that was to destroy the Cherry Hill Pigeons. Thank you for roasting them. So also I'd like to take a shout out to Kevin Caputo. Love you guys. Yeah, I'm taking Seattle, man. This is gonna be look, if Seattle got if you going in, if they get to the Super Bowl and they play two divisional games again, like over and over, dude, that playing your divisional rivalry 3 times in a row, we've seen it in the past, man. It get crazy. And we for us being Cowboy fans, we all seen, when we play either the Giants next round or I mean the third time, or we end up playing, them guys down
Philly.
South Jersey.
No, wait, Camden. My fault. Camden. My fault.
We play them again, but I just it's just like Mir said, man. If Sam Darnold ain't the Sam Darnold of the Jets, or Sam Darnold that he just got to give Jackson the ball, man. Just give him the ball, Jackson. That's it. Just give him the ball, and they got to run it too. Now, my thing is do they going to believe in Walker, or are they going to believe in Zach? Because it seemed like Zach been taking all the carries. Like it seemed like Walker the third, he decides when he want to play, and then when he does, he goes off. And then all of a sudden, he goes quiet. And then they go into the backup. And I'm like, yo, what is up with my man? Like, what? Y'all got 2 decent running backs and don't use them the way you should. But that's I don't know. I'm taking Seattle, man. I just need them to beat San Francisco. Brock Purdy is a I don't know. He's a autistic Steve Young. I can't. I can't.
End the show.
Yeah.
End the show.
I mean, they out here pushing Fred Warner like they showing videos of Fred Warner like he's coming back this week.
No,
Not in
you would
Seattle.
think Fred Warner is hero, bro. They had him in a hyperbolic chamber. Like, yo, what are we doing? Like,
I'm ready. It's like MJ showed me the clip today of him doing sprints. I mean, doing sprints and stuff. I'm saying like he ain't even ready to come in the game yet. Are you for real? Like that's what we doing? He's not going to be a difference maker in Seattle. Look, Seattle had their number this season. I don't think that Brock Purdy can go in here and shine, man. He could Dougie his way home because that's exactly what's going to happen. He's not beating Seattle this week. I'm sorry. So,
God. Dear
all
Lord.
right. Let's see. Denver and Buffalo. Whoo, Josh Allen. Yeah, I'm taking Denver. I want Denver to get there. I want Denver to.
I want to point something out. I want to point something out real quick. The last time that the Denver Broncos were in the AFC Championship, Dad, who did they play?
The New England Patriots?
Correct, Mundo.
Yeah, we're not doing Tom Brady tribute, so you can hold on to your little your fandom, okay?
Whoa.
Anyway,
I
thought you asked me a question. Okay. Man. Yeah, I don't. That Josh Allen is sneaky, man. I think Bo Nix and them. It's going to be something different at Mile High, man. I mean, first off, you talking about them. They playing in the altitude of Colorado, so maybe this could slow Josh Allen down. I hope it does.
Okay. Oh, yeah. Go ahead. Go.
Yeah, I hope that it does, man. Because I mean, if they sleep on Josh Allen,
he'll kill you.
This kid, I'm telling you, and I'm hoping that Sean Payton, maybe the dude that coached the New Orleans Saints to a Super Bowl is getting into them like, yo, you got it. They should focus all their tape on Josh Allen. Don't worry about Cook. Don't worry about Coleman. Don't worry about any tight ends, Kincaid. Don't worry about them. Worry about Josh Allen. If you shut Josh Allen down, you shut the Buffalo Bills down. That's just completely. That's their game. Shut him down. If Sean Payton could shut down Brett Favre against the Vikings, I'm sorry, my age is out there. I'm about to put it out there. But if he could shut down back in the day with New Orleans, man, he could shut Josh Allen down. He knows how to do it. But yeah, I'm taking Denver, man. I think Denver going to squeak by Buffalo. I need Josh Allen to cry on the bench one more time. Find a reason why we need to change the overtime play for this bump. So okay. Now, and if he don't win this one, I guarantee I'll put it on there. Sean McDermott will get fired.
That's a fact. Me and Samir have been talking about that.
He's giving Josh Allen everything. A star receiver. They had Diggs. They lost. They had Gabe Davis. He was nice for like 2-3 years. Then he just disappeared off the face of the earth. James
because of Josh Allen.
They got to start running back now. Two good tight ends. Defense has always been solid. What else do you need?
What else do you need, dude? What else do you need?
He might have to go.
Right. Sean
he might pull up Mike Tomlin and just quit.
Look, we always looking for a decent defensive coordinator. Come on to Dallas, man.
Oh yeah, we need one.
Yeah, I'm telling you, man.
I want Jim Leonard.
Yeah. Oh yeah, man. Yeah. All right. So
NFC
the Rams
and AFC Championship. Which one to start that?
I'm starting the NFC Championship game. Wow, this one hurts. This going. I know I might be wrong, but give me the Rams. I don't want to see Matthew Stafford back in the Super Bowl. I don't, but it's that offense, man. I think that offense is something different. And look, who sees them more? Kerryon Williams sees this defense more than anyone, man. And he knows their game. Every time Kerryon Williams play against Seattle, he has a decent game. Matthew Stafford's going to throw for like 3 touchdowns. Now, is it going to go back and forth like it did a couple of weeks ago? I hope so. But somebody's defense got to step up. And I know Seattle's defense is going to step up, but all it takes is that one mistake. That's all it takes is that one mistake, man. And I don't think it's going to be like 38-39 like it was before, but I think the spotlight might be too big for Sam Darnold, man. The New York Jets guy might show up and that's it. Show's over.
I might start seeing Ghost again. I don't know.
Exactly. He might think he in MetLife all over again. So yeah. so yeah, I think the spotlight might. I think it's gonna be. It'll be close. I can see the Rams getting maybe close to 30 points. I can see Seattle getting about 23, 20, maybe 20. Yeah, I can see them getting 20. All right, so Patriots, Denver. And they got to come to New England.
No, they got to go to Denver.
They ain't mine, huh?
Oh, that's right. Denver had the number 1. You're right. Yeah, number 1 seed.
Mm-hmm.
Woo. Give me Denver.
Yeah. Ooh,
give me Denver.
I like this.
Give me Denver. I think
different. I like it.
Look, you talking about Bo Nix versus Drake May. I think the old man and Bo Nix going to show up. I think that he's going to go back to his Oregon days. I think he's going to watch that game. He have over 50 yards rushing in this game. I think he could do it. I think he could pull it off and beat Drake May. Now, it's not that Drake May play for the Patriots, and I don't want to see the Patriots in another Super Bowl. That's one thing by itself. But
Tom Brady.
But the Patriots, man, are just like they on their way. They got the guy they need. But this year, look, without Joe Burrow being in the playoffs, without Patrick Mahomes being in the playoffs, man, it's
Lamar not there neither. They got a cupcake.
Yeah, okay, so it ain't just me that's thinking this, man. Like it's kind of a cakewalk for anybody to get there. And this is why this is Josh Allen's year to get there. And if he don't get there, then whose fault is it, dude?
There.
He
won't never
if
get
you
there.
get exactly because Joe Burrow's coming back. Patrick Mahomes is coming back. So you do if you can't do it without these guys.
To our viewers, I just want to point something out. You notice how he says Joe Burrow, then Patrick Mahomes. Just put it out there. That's how much this man loves Joe Burrow. Just put it out.
Just know you will be hearing Chris Collinsworth this Super Bowl. So just get ready for it.
Where he is?
Huh?
He's going to be in the bowl.
It's an NBC, right? The Super Bowl's on NBC. I love me some Chris Collinsworth, man. This guy.
Man, we see this guy in Kansas City all the time making plays like this. No look passes, jump passes, man. Mahomes is something special, man. We see him revolutionizing the league. Man, that's how he is, spot on.
Oh man. Chris Collinsworth, man. I love the guy. But yeah, so the Super Bowl, LA, Denver, this is gonna be a good one. That's gonna be definitely a good one. I'm not taking away from Marion the defensive. I mean, trust me, dude. I love a good defense. But the game, they changed the referees to the point that now it's all about offense, dude.
Yeah, it is.
They changed the whole game about offense, man. And for me, I think Matthew Stafford wins on top and walks right out the NFL.
I like this. Ooh. I like this too. I feel like it's one of the best. I'm not going to say they got the best offense. For me,
nah.
That's us. That's us for the best offense.
Oh, of course.
But it's one of the best. It's the best remaining offense versus the best one of the best remaining the best remaining defense for you.
Yeah.
I like it.
I'm telling you, I think Matt might walk away with the title. If Josh Allen doesn't get past, if Josh Allen get past, here's why I didn't put Buffalo there, because I'm saving this for my coworker, because I actually want Buffalo to get to the Super Bowl. I do. But man, it would be so sweet for me for them to lose in the Super Bowl one more time. Like if I could get one of them shirts before they go to Africa and hand them shirts off and say they are Super Bowl champions and they know they lost and give it to my man. Yo, now look, I'm not, hey, they need clothes over there too. But all I'm saying is I just give me one of those shirts, because the shirt's already made. Like the shirts will already be made before the game start. Just give me one. Just give me one of those Super Bowl championships that they never will win again. So for they could be 0-5 and now blame somebody else on why they couldn't win the Super Bowl. All right, you go ahead, MJ. I'm sorry.
You're good. Nah, you're good. I'm like, where are you gonna go with this? All right, so I'm gonna speed run this. So I'm gonna start over in the AFC. You guys have brought up a lot of good points. This is points I would have brought up. But I feel as though the one thing you guys kind of missed, but you guys also hit on more towards like going towards Super Bowl, in which I value this, is not only play calling, but the quarterback play. It's gonna come down to the quarterback. We saw it in Jacksonville when put in the final 2 minutes. You have Trevor Lawrence, give Trevor Lawrence the ball, first play of possession, interception. You saw it. So I feel like, defense is cool. Defense is great. I love a good defensive game. That's why I love, no matter how many times people bash Super Bowl 53, I love it so much because of that how defensive a game it was. So I'm gonna start off with the AFC. Excuse me. I'm gonna start with the AFC. If CJ Stroud plays like he played Monday night, man, I don't think Drake May is gonna cakewalk this team. I think it's going to be a respectable win. It's going to come down to the final possession, the final 2 minutes of the game. Who would I rather have, CJ Stroud or Drake May this season? I would rather have Drake May with the ball in his hands for the last 2 minutes of the game. Give me New England. Here's what's confusing about this game for me. Because obviously we know that, we all want Denver to win. I can't say we all know that Denver's going to win because that's not factual. But it's Josh Allen, though. And like Tamir and my dad said, if Josh Allen doesn't do it now, he's never going to do it. And I will say this, the broadcast with Tony Romo and, oh my God, I forgot his co-host name, his co-broadcaster.
Jim Nantz?
Jim Nance, they pointed out something this weekend. The Buffalo Bills have beaten the Ravens in the regular season. They've beaten the Cincinnati Bengals in the regular season this season. They've beaten the Kansas City Chiefs in this regular season. I'm not saying I'm going with Buffalo. I just wouldn't be shocked if Buffalo would win. I'm not going to lie. Give me Denver. I'm going to start with it's Chicago. I'm going to start there. Ben Johnson, you can't play from behind on this Rams team. You can't. You can win. The Bears can win this game. It's just a matter of how you start. You can't play from behind with Devontae. You can't play from behind with Puka Nacua. You can't play from behind with Blake Corum. You can't play from behind with Kyron Williams. You can't play from behind with Matthew Stafford. You just can't. You just can't play from behind. But if they do end up playing from behind like they did with Green Bay, the Rams are gonna win. But and the one thing you guys missed that if it's because the Bears they can do it. The Bears have the opportunity to keep it close. So if it's like 14-10 and a half, Lord have mercy. I hope this doesn't come back to bite me in the butt. Give me the Bears.
That's not crazy. That's not crazy. I was thinking about it. They in Soldier Field too. They got home.
The Bears are more battle.
Now, the only reason why I didn't touch the Bears, right? I'll feel you, Mirror, with that. What they play in the Soldier Field, it might be cold. But look, last year, they almost beat Philadelphia, and they was playing in the blizzard, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. They played last year in the blizzard. So Matthew Stafford's from Detroit. I mean, he played in Detroit, even though it was it was not cold because they played in the stadium. But still, though, I don't know. That might. It depends on that weather, though. You're right. It could come down to that weather, man.
And when we see Chicago get off to a hot start, I'm gonna use Dallas, our game for example. We have a star-studded offense, and when Chicago gets off to a hot start like they did against us,
man,
that defense is showing they could hold a lead. We couldn't catch up. They just pulled away. So Chicago gets off to if they come out swinging, this game could get ugly for both sides. We don't know, but I'm not surprised. Don't be surprised if Chicago wins this game.
Yeah, you're right. PTSD. You're right. Nice pick. Nice pick.
I just got PTSD.
Nice pick.
Sorry. So yeah, if like I said, the score is 14-10, I could see the Bears winning. I could see the Bears closing in on that gap because you've seen them have multiple comeback wins on the season. This isn't anything new to us. They did it against the Vikings. They did it against, no offense to Joe Burrow. It wasn't Joe Burrow playing, so I can't really say that. They did it against Cincinnati. They've done it on a plethora of times this season. So I feel as though the Bears are more battle tested than the LA Rams.
But look at the quarterbacks you just mentioned for those teams, though. You just mentioned Joe Flacco, who's not Joe Burrow, and you also just mentioned what was the other team you said before? They played
Vikings.
The Vikings.
JJ McCarthy, that bum? Are you for real? Seriously?
But they've done.
You're gonna put Caleb Williams and JJ McCarthy just because it's a divisional game. I feel you. But JJ McCarthy? Come on, man. The Bears played some decent games.
That's right. They did play. They do it against Detroit. They did do it against Detroit. They did.
Right. But Ben Johnson knows that offense because he used to coach that offense. That's how come they couldn't beat Chicago.
But my thing is they start off slow. And my point is if they start off slow this game, they're losing. But if they keep it close throughout the game, I feel as though Chicago might get it. I just feel as though Chicago.
I feel you. I mean, you just mentioned two teams that both quarterbacks are like, what? JJ McCarthy is not the guy. They drafted him for no reason. That dude is soft as cotton tissue. Yo, he hurt when he sneezed. You saw his last game. He sneezed and had to get out the game.
He's so fragile.
They got rid of Kirk Cousins for nothing. They really got rid of Kirk for nothing.
Kirk Cousins was chasing the money, but that's a whole nother show. I'm not even.
He definitely was. That was when they drafted Michael Penix, I was in the Falcon. I was in that Twitter space for the Falcons. I was crying the whole night. I could put it was spaz, and it was like and mind you, they just signed Kirk Cousins a couple months before.
Literally,
so
literally.
What are we doing?
ain't didn't even tell the man, hey, we're going to draft a quarterback. Wait, what? You
Everybody was
drafted a
confused.
quarterback?
Everybody was confused in
Yo,
Atlanta that day.
I don't know if that was Raheem Morris doing, or I don't know if that was the GM doing. But now all of a sudden, all three, the GM, the president, and the head coach don't have a job.
Yeah.
Yeah, everything, the final say, everything when it comes to the final say always goes to the GM. The GM always has the final say. So it was
Look, from experience, we all three of us should know sometimes the owner, who is our GM. So
Yeah, we don't have a GM.
Right,
We don't have
exactly.
one.
So
I feel like we hire a GM, we hire a Super Bowl. We hire a GM, we get a Super Bowl. But
it's the truth. It's the truth.
What do I
it's
know?
the truth.
I'm just some guy in New Jersey. I don't even know why I'm a Cowboys fan, but I am.
We don't even live in Texas. We don't even live in Texas.
I've never been to Texas. I've never been. But you know what I mean?
Here, bro.
That's neither here or there. That's a different conversation.
Yes, sir. I've been there. You enjoy it though, but I
gotta go one day.
Right.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Oh man.
So for this next pick, I've thought about what you guys have said. Everything within me tells me to take Seattle, but in the NFL scriptwriters always have a habit of doing something weird.
Oh boy,
because San Fran went into Seattle and beat them in their first game. Seattle went into San Fran last week of the season and beat them. Give me Seattle.
Okay.
Ooh, man, yeah, stop playing with people, man. You need to stop that. I thought you.
I was about to say Christian McCaffrey's gonna have to put up 400 combined yards to win this game. He's gonna have to throw a touchdown, kick a field goal, run it in. He's gonna have to receive one.
I'm about to sit here and say
for them to win. Like,
are you going with the Dougie dancer for real?
We about to see
you mean wait. You mean elite game manager Brock Purdy? Nah.
Elite game manager.
Nah.
Exactly.
Now the reason why I said it, in which everybody probably wants this, is a rematch from Sunday Night Football Week 17 between the San Francisco 49ers and Chicago Bears. That's probably why everybody wants it to relive that. But that's not going to be that's not even going to be the NFC Championship. So I like this NFC and AFC Championship. I like it because it's between the both 1 and the 2 seeds from each respective conference. I like it. So I'm going to start off with the AFC side of things. Ladies and gentlemen, I have said this since starting this YouTube channel that defense wins championships. I am a proud believer in the fact that defense wins championships. Yeah, offense is going to win you a game, it's going to win you a drive, but when it comes down to it, defense wins championships.
Man, if you sit here about to praise this man's team, I'm gonna come and strangle you on live TV. I'm telling you right now. Don't you do it, MJ. Don't you do it. Don't you do it.
However, though, I see something within Drake May. I see.
No, you don't. No, you don't.
What?
No,
nah.
you don't.
I'm gonna let you talk.
See it. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm gonna let you talk.
Go ahead, MJ. Go ahead.
You might see.
Oh no.
I see something with the young Padawan Drake May.
Young Padawan, here we go. Obi-Wan Kenobi, here we go.
I see star power within Drake May. I love him.
Yeah, we know.
It's just not time yet.
Oh, okay.
It's just not time yet.
What?
Okay.
It's just not time yet.
You just saved your life.
Dude, because it was like, when you said he was beating the Texans, I was like, what? CJ Stroud. Let's not forget.
Yeah.
CJ Stroud is a winner in the playoffs, kind of.
He is. He
has 3 playoff wins. He has the same amount of wins as Lamar.
In the wild card round. Let's get that right. In the wild card round, buddy.
That's 3 wins.
In the wild card round.
In Lamar 8 season, he has 3.
And Lamar has been to the AFC Championship. Difference there, bud. Difference there. Give me Denver. Drake May, I see it. Young Padawan. I see that killer instinct in you, boy.
Oh,
I
here
see
you
that.
go. Here
I
you
see it,
go.
boy.
Here
Here
you
you
My
go.
10
go.
jersey coming to mail soon. My 10 jersey
Oh.
coming to mail soon.
Excuse me?
Nothing.
You might
Now
have to
to the
start that
Man.
package.
Yeah. Let me find out something from Boston coming through this door. I will burn it and shred it right in front of you.
why do you have a problem with everything? Like you have a problem with John Cena, like dude. But that's a different topic.
Hey,
That's a different
John?
topic.
hey,
That's different.
bro. We're not going to talk about that. We're not doing that here. We're not doing that here. Go on and pick your Super Bowl picks. Hey, 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 no, we're not doing that. No, no,
Why
no,
not? What's
no,
the issue? It
Time
no,
is up. The
spins.
time is now.
no.
You
You
can't
Hey,
see
can't
me. The
see
time
me.
is now.
You can't see me. Sorry, I'm getting emotional, guys. I'm getting emotional. Excuse me. I'm getting emotional. I'm getting emotional. Excuse me. I'm getting emotional.
oh, my Lord. Ew, I'm getting
All
jumped by
right.
some sea nations. This is,
You
oh,
should.
okay.
All right. So the
Oh,
NFC.
if you
So
smell what the rock is cooking. Okay.
I
All right.
I don't. So to the NFC side, these are. I gotta grab my mic for this one. These are two inexperienced quarterbacks in the NFC Championship in the probably one of the biggest games of their life. Caleb Williams heading into the second in his second season heading into the NFC Championship. And Sam Darnold having a history of coming up short when it means the most. Uh this game, like every game, is gonna come to play calling. Who would you rather have as your play caller in this game? Ben Johnson
Mm.
or Seattle Seahawks head coach? Me personally, I think Ben Johnson, ever since he got signed to Chicago, he has had chip on his shoulder wanting to get out of MCDC Dan Campbell spotlight.
Mm.
It's
I see where you're going.
Chicago!
I
It's
got you. Chicago,
Chicago! It's
boy.
Chicago! It's Chicago!
I
So
don't know about
yes,
that one.
this Super Bowl is different. This
I
Super Bowl
like it though.
it's the battle of the navy blue, white, and orange.
Mm.
That's
Wait. Whoa. You got the Bears in the Super Bowl? Wow.
I think
With
that
that
game will
hurt
come out.
defense, you know how hurt that defense is right now? You think they
I
gonna pull it
do.
off this year?
I think I
The
it's gonna come down to
Bears
play
in the
calling.
Super Bowl?
I think it's gonna come down to play calling. Who would I rather have on the play calling side? I would rather have Ben Johnson because Ben Johnson spends out that field. Yeah, granted the defense is now how it looks. I know I understand that. But I think when it comes to play calling, Ben Johnson is none above the other top 5 when it comes to play calling. He knows what he's doing. He trusts his offense. That camaraderie with you saw what Caleb Williams did in that post-game show. You see the connection that he has with the
I don't know who
fans.
you are anymore, man. I don't know who just got.
When
I
they threw
don't.
him the post game ball, the whole team said, "Ice, that team is locked in with each other." I can't admit
Exactly.
that team.
Yeah,
They
This
no,
started
I'm
team
with
is
crying.
you.
different. When it comes down to play calling, this team trusts each other. This team knows each other's inside and out. And yeah, defense, I love it. But I think when we've said, and I honestly, and Dad, you hated me from the jump when I said this. I think Caleb Williams at some point is going to get an MVP on his side. Not this early in his career, but at some point down the line. You hated me when I said that, but
I
that's
can see
different.
it. I can see the way he play. I can see it.
Exactly. And Cam Newton always has these game managers or playmakers. I think, and I said this in the last pod with Ben, shout out playmakers, that this is going to be a Caleb Williams coming out party. This is going to be a Caleb Williams coming out Super Bowl. So yes, this is my Super Bowl. Orange, white, and blue.
Nah, wow. Okay. Wow. That didn't see this one coming. That the Bears? Wow. Okay. Okay.
So, Super Bowl 60, NBC, Chris Collinsworth is comparing Bo Nix to Patrick Mahomes, as he always does. Benito, Bad Bunny, finishes his halftime performance. And I said it's going to come down to play calling. It's going to come down to play calling. It's going to come down to Which defense and which defense is the best? Which defense can surpass that offense? Defense wins championships, ladies and gentlemen. Caleb Williams is gonna get his one. Not this year. Give me the Denver Broncos and that experienced head coach they got in Sean Payton.
Well, I don't know if it ain't this year. I don't know when he's gonna do it. Chicago's offense is nice, but everyone in the NFC
is open. The NFC is wide open. That's the thing, though. The NFC is wide open. Philadelphia sucks. No, not even Philadelphia. Camden sucks. So I mean, like, what do we got to worry about there? Yeah, the San Fran defense is injured with Nick Bosa and Fred Warner. Yeah, we have to wait another year for Jordan Love to show us why he can perform in the regular season. Matthew Stafford has a good 2 years left in him. And Bryce Young, we obviously know is going to be the franchise of the future. Dallas, obviously, we're going to come back better and stronger next year. Tampa Bay, obviously, is going to have a chip on their shoulder coming into next year. And Detroit
watch out for Mike Evans. He's mad. I know he mad. I know he mad. He's fuming and he's fuming. He's sitting in his chair like this, watching these playoff games. Like that should have been us. They were 5-1, and then they just slid.
Exactly.
He mad.
So that is our Super Bowl predictions, ladies and gentlemen. Let us know down in the comments, who do you guys have winning divisional weekend? Who do you guys have winning the AF? Who do you guys have going to the NFC or AFC championship? And who do you guys have winning the Super Bowl February 8th? Tune in to NBC. Speaking of NFC, y'all thought...
Hold on one second. Wise woman.
Throw up the ones. Let me get back.
He brought the accessory out.
That little John Cena comment got me hot, man. I couldn't. It burned me up. But go ahead, man.
But back to staying on topic. Audience, Philadelphia Eagles fans. Y'all really thought we forgot about what happened this past Sunday? Y'all were just brush over it like nothing happened?
Now, when you forget, my fault, NJ. Let me go ahead and take over. I know 4 Philadelphia Eagles fans. One of them is my cousin.
Take it away, my brother.
Here's one thing, though. You could blame Kevin Patullo all you want. I saw with my own 4 eyes.
Say it! Say it!
Coverage on third
Say it!
Down. Season on the line. You need a play right here. A.J. Brown was wide open in the corner of the end zone. Granted, he did drop a couple of passes. But we going to get on that.
We going to get on that.
He decides...
Talk, my brother. Talk.
Coverage. It was 3 49ers in the area. 1 Eagle. And he said, you know what? That's the pass I'm going to throw. That's the one I'm going to throw. He didn't want to get out the pocket like Jalen Hurts likes to do, extend the play. Nope. Triple coverage. Thank you, Kevin Patullo, for shutting this Eagles offense down. Because when they was trying to put him in the Super Bowl, MVP conversations last year when they went on that run, I was saying, like, are we serious right now? Am I the only one seeing this? But I couldn't say nothing. It was scorching. AJ, we gonna come back. AJ Brown, step into my office real quick. You are the sorriest 1,000-yard receiver I've ever seen in my life. You got, bro, I swear you dropped how many passes? Then you got the nerve to almost swing on your coach? What are we doing here, man? This is you. You complain about not getting the ball. You get the ball. You drop the ball. What we doing? Now you not getting the ball again. Oh my, he dropped $100 for me. That pass over the middle that he was wide open on their last drive that he loved. $100 down the drain. So thank you for that. Devontae Smith, go ahead and leave. Saquon. I'm telling you right now, if Philly, watch out, 2 to 3 years, Philly's gonna have a fire sale. Saquon gonna go, Devontae's gonna go. They might drop the QB. Jalen Hurts is not that guy. He had that one insanity year. Let me try to compare this to another QB. Maybe like who was the Ravens QB when they won in 2002? That was that. He got carried.
Wow.
QB. He's not good.
No, 2002. 2002.
Oh, when they beat the Giants.
Oh, you talking about Oh God, him? Oh Lord,
Exactly.
that
He's
bum,
not good. Jalen Hurts is not a good QB. He's never going to be a good QB. And just because you think, oh, they got a play special for him that you can't stop, doesn't mean it's a good play. It's not. It's a cheap play. You got 1,000 pounds pushing him. Of course it's gonna go, bro. I hate the Pigeons, the Camden Pigeons, because of their fans. I never had a
Preach.
problem with them. When they won in 2018, I was cool. When they made it in 23, I was rooting because I didn't want the Chiefs to win. Then they won last year. Now they're the best team of all time. What are we talking about here? Bro, Quinyon Mitchell and Cooper DeJean, first team all pro, let up 5 catches, 132 yards. How many? With 2 TDs? Jawan Jennings, bro, the hat came off. That's how you know it was getting heated. Jawan Jennings had more 15-yard in the air, had more
passes than Jalen Hurts.
You know how disappointing it is when I see a close game. It was 19-24. You know how disappointed 23. Shout out to the Eagles kicker missing that extra point early in the game. You know how disappointing it is to see their star QB having 123 yards and it's a close game. What are you doing to make you have 123 yards in a 19-23 game? Nothing. You're doing Nathaniel. How are you an all-pro QB? How are you a QB worth? How much they pay him? $240 million? If I could get paid $240 million to hand it off to Saquon and then launch it to AJ Brown and hope he come down with it, I would be in the NFL. But I can't. And he shouldn't be getting his money either. He is an $80 million QB at most. Jalen Hurts is nothing special. I said this months ago. And somebody stole my juice. Somebody stole my swag. I said Jalen Hurts is just Justin Fields with a better team. Am I lying? You put Justin Fields in Philly, you're getting the same production. You're getting the same exact production. You put Justin Fields in Philly, I promise you, you're getting the same production. what they went 12-5, 11-5, wherever they went.
11-6.
You're getting the same 11-6. You're getting that same production. Promise you. Philly sucks.
Thank you. Honestly, Tamir, thank you for that insight. Beautiful insight. We love a Philadelphia hate watch. Father, we know, I know, the people don't know how you feel about this Philadelphia offense, in which it's easy to my last and final take of the day. What's next is Philadelphia Eagles. Next is Philadelphia Eagles team, and what's your opinion about how their season went?
I'm not about to sit here and waste my time talking about Camden, Cherry Hill, dead birds, cry, Eagles cry to the road.
E-girls.
To the road of misery. Yep. I would not waste my time, sir, talking about that team. I hope the whole town burns down. I don't eat the sandwiches because of that town. I don't eat the cake because of that town. You gonna ask me of all people? Not because of that town. I don't like that cream that they use in that town. You gonna ask me of all people? You gonna ask me of all people about that? How do I feel about? I hope next year they go 3-14. How about that? I hope the Giants get one game higher than them. This division is between us and the Commanders, okay? And
he's not lying. When the Cowboys are actually healthy and we got a competent coaching staff, it's always between
it's always the Commanders. It's always the Commanders and the 49ers. It's always those two.
Every time we're healthy and we on the road, the 49ers are a thorn in my tail, man. They just can't. They just, and like I said, I used them last week. Right. I used them last week for what I needed to do. I work with a 49er fan. He came to me today talking about hey, so since we did with that favor for you last week, you could go ahead and root for us all the way to the Super Bowl. Sir, if you don't get you an autistic Steve Young away from me, we're going to have a problem, bro.
You know what's crazy? A 49er fan said the same thing. He was like, you might as well join us. You know, Carolina lost. I lost. I'm not watching the NFL for the game.
Yeah, I'm just enjoying the games. I mean, we had a great weekend last weekend, but don't think that just because you the enemy of my enemy was my friend, and that's it.
Now you're back to my enemy.
And now we're back to enemy. So don't sit here and ask me anything about that city, okay? And whatever. You take the 646 West across Camden and you know where you're going to drive into. I'm good. Pat's, Geno's sucks. Okay, I don't want nothing to do with
Geno's
that
does
town.
suck. I did have Geno's. That oh my god, it was so bad. I was sitting there like,
All
what did I
that
just do
cheese
to my-
whiz on a sandwich, man. You kidding me?
Yeah, it was like
I-
they said it was the original. How is this the original if you not? You know what I mean? I was
Don't
bad.
you? I'm not. Look, I love y'all show, but don't you ask me nothing about that, T. Don't ever, man. Don't you?
I thought you wanted to go on a rant. I thought you wanted to go on a rant.
No, I don't need to go on the rant. You know how I feel. I'm not. Hey, Mir did enough for me. I'm good. I mean, Jalen Hurts and his baby arm. I'm good, man. It is what it is. I don't need to know nothing more. I don't need to know nothing more about that town. You know how I feel about them. But who I will hate on, and I can't stand now, is Wisconsin. I hope number 11. I hope number 11 never comes back. I hope you can't. After we stood with you, after you can't stay in with us, after we've been waiting 30 years for another Super Bowl, you crying and laying on the side.
He's talking about Micah Parsons, ladies and gentlemen. He's talking about Micah Parsons.
I don't say that man's name. I don't say his name. You
talking about MP.
Yeah, you talking about you can't stick it in with us after we have been. The fans has been waiting for another Super Bowl for the longest. You can't just relax, man. Play your season out, and Jerry's going to take care of you. Eventually, he have no choice. But you want to go?
Does.
He does. It's not in Jerry. It's not in our time, but it's always in Jerry time. And yeah, Jerry need to work on that. But I mean, dude, we sat here and just waited, and we sat here and was on your side. But you, patch beard, receiving headline, miserable person. I hope everything works out for you in Wisconsin. I hope you get diarrhea from eating all that ricotta up there. And trust me, we play the Wisconsin Ricottas next year in Wisconsin. So yeah, I'll be waiting to see him and Diggs, Mr. Oh, he got no hands, Mr. I want to be a wide receiver instead of a safety. Okay, Diggs, that's what you want? Fine. All right. Now your career in Wisconsin ain't gonna last long, homeboy. So if that's the rate you looking for, dude, there's two cities that I would not respect by their name. It's Wisconsin and it's Camden. I'm done.
Well,
before you get into it, I do want to touch on the point. Jerry Jones needs to fix that. We need to re-sign George Pickens immediately.
Oh yeah, we do. Yeah. He need to bring him back, man. Look,
we tag him and he plays on the same level or above the same level this year. Oh, we're not going to be able to afford him.
I just need him to grow up sometimes, man. Like sometimes there's some plays like there was that one play he could have caught that ball that it was like it literally landed right next to him, but he just got to grow up. Yes, the Detroit game. He just got to grow up, man. Mike Tomlin said it. The guy he's still acting like a kid, dude. Look, you had a wonderful game. It wasn't no diva mess going on down in Dallas. And CD was praising you. You stood up, man. It wasn't like CD's like, yo, give me my ball like somebody else down in Camden. You know, give me the ball. You know,
man, I want to get into that so bad.
AJ missed the one to read a book on the sideline.
Man, I want to get into that so bad. All
and
right.
the coach wasn't even screaming at him. The coach screaming at him because it was fourth down, dude. Get off the field. What are you doing?
Yeah.
That's the only reason why he was screaming at him.
All right. So, first of all, like Tamir said, honestly, I would like 3 people to step into the principal's office, my office, because Mir's obviously vice principal. But I would like 3 people to step into my office. I would like to first call up Kevin Patullo. Sir, I would like to shake your hand in thanking you for ruining the Philadelphia Eagles season. Well done.
Don't come to us.
CIA. Don't. God.
Go to Green Bay.
God, no.
If you want to go to Green Bay or San Francisco.
God, no.
Yeah, go to Wisconsin. I heard they had some great
Go there.
mozzarella up there.
Do not go to Dallas. Please do not.
Yeah, please.
You're a better rep for the CIA than you are.
You and Matt Eberflus showed y'all tell this year. You and Matt. Let me tell you.
If you think they throwing eggs at your house is one thing, you come to Dallas, you see what I throw at your house.
I might throw a car at your house. I don't know.
You said Avengers level threat. Bro said Avengers level threat. Oh, nah.
I know you live in Pittsburgh, and that's not far from me.
Nah, honestly, thank you, Kevin Patullo, for ruining Philadelphia. See, thank you for running it on the first 2 downs and then throwing a long ball, an incomplete pass to AJ Brown. So if I could, I would go up to you, give you a handshake right now, and probably slap you in the face for beating us in the first game of the season. So
we beat ourselves, by the way.
He did beat ourselves.
We beat ourselves.
That game, I was depressed. I was sincerely depressed week 1. But that's neither here or there. We're in the now. And the now is the Camden Birds are out of the playoffs. So, Kevin Patullo, you can exit my office. Take a candy on the way out, man. You deserve it. Jalen Hurts.
Yes, sir. Come on in. Step into his office.
Baby arms.
Yeah.
Dad, I have a question for you. I hope you remember this. What did I say on the Eagles' final possession? What was the first? I don't think you remember this, but I'm gonna ask you just to jog your memory. What did I say when Jalen Hurts stepped onto the field?
The last play when he passed it to Dallas Goedert?
No, the last drive. The last drive. Like going back to like the 20-yard line where they were at. What did I say?
I don't remember what you said.
You don't remember? I said thank you. I said the Philadelphia Eagles lost this game when he stepped onto that.
Oh, yeah, you called it. Yeah, you said that, yeah.
I said Philadelphia lost because what have they been doing all game? Jalen Hurts, sir. I will give you a bit. Tamir, you have given visual representations as well, sir. You have given a visual representation of what that offense has looked like all season long. Pass the ball, Saquon. Pass the ball, Saquon. Long ball to AJ Brown, incomplete. Punt. Pass the ball.
You know what's
Saquon.
crazy? That's how one of their they started their final drive like that. Saquon check down, AJ Brown.
You know what's funny as well? Me and my dad we were cracking up on Philly, and then we just started predicting plays, and then immediately as they were happening. My dad predicted pass to Devontae. And immediately pass to Devontae on a screen pass.
But that's what they do. They go to Devontae when they need him. But then when they really trying to get a ball to AJ, that's when they lose. When they really trying to force the ball his way. When AJ have a 100-yard game or they trying to force it more to him than Devontae, they lose the game.
Exactly. It's not as coherent as it was last season when it came to Devontae, and it's not as coherent as it was. So, Mr. Hurts, I just want to, for me, to all Cowboys fans out there, I don't apologize to Mr. Hurts. I don't apologize to you, sir, because I regret even making this statement. I'm probably going to remove that from my page once this episode is uploaded. I'm sorry for calling you a top 5 quarterback. I'm sorry. That was on me. I didn't know ball at that moment. I take accountability for my faults. I'll hope my father and Tamir and all Cowboys Nation forgive me for calling you a top 5 quarterback, because you just proved to me that you're a top 15.
You're right. He is definitely top 25. Top 25.
Top 25 at that. You're better than me.
Phillip Rivers came in.
Phillip Rivers. Dog. Oh my God. Phillip Rivers.
There's 32 teams in the league. He said top 25.
I was being nice by saying top 15.
Moved the baby off his chest and said, yo, let me go hoop and balled out. And Jalen Hurts is in the best shape of his life. And he just wasn't.
Phillip Rivers has over 5 kids, bruh. Over 5 kids.
I think he got 11. It's a crazy. I think he's up there.
Yeah, he has a starting lineup in the NBA. Dog has a starting lineup in the NBA. What are we talking about here? Bro outplayed Jalen Hurts, didn't even play him. He outplayed him. So, Mr. Hurts, please continue being the top, what Tamir said, top 25 quarterback that you are, and just give us the division next year. That's all you got to do.
We're sweeping them next year.
Going to the black hole.
We could have swept them this year. Mind you, we could have swept them this year. CD Lamb was the first game. That's not here or there.
Yep. Still debatable. CD been dropping all season long. Just saying.
Yeah.
But Mr. Hurts, exit my office and bring AJ Brown in. Tell AJ Brown, come on in. Yeah. Come on in. With your book as well. Bring your book. Yeah, bring your book. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Bring it in. Bring
your jerseys. Bring everything you want.
Bring it in, sir. Bring it in.
AJ Brown's a Raider next year. Go ahead. Send him to Tartarus. Just send him to Tartarus.
Where careers gonna die.
Yep, your career. Oakland. Who else is touching him? Ashton? He can't run with that line.
Brock Bowers?
Well, yeah, he like you might as well go to Oakland.
They are stuck with this guy, man. His contract is. The only team you're right. The only team I can see touching him is the Raiders, unless Mike Vrabel want to touch him again. I don't know in New England, but if, look, I don't know
He
if
didn't
Vrabel want to
complain
do
under
that.
Mike Vrabel. He never complained.
You never saw him get in Mike Vrabel's face like the way he does Nick Sirianni.
Oh, no, Mike Vrabel gonna knock him out.
Exactly.
Exactly. Gonna put him in that place.
He's never got in Mike's face like that.
But I would like to say that we're not getting off topic, but we're getting on topic at the same time. Mr. Brown has time. He has precious time that he needs to get to as a family. Mr. Brown, the game of football has a weird way of humbling one person. Quote, well, beginning quote, end quote, Shannon Sharp. Sir, you get up in your coach's face. You drop a ball on the most crucial drive in which determines your season. Mm-hmm. You drop a ball in which, honestly, I understand why you complain to the ref because it was back and forth hand movement, but you also stuck your hand out for the ball and it went through your hands. You keep throughout the entire season. It wasn't like it was Sunday that started. Throughout the entire season, you complained about not getting the ball, but when you do, y'all end up losing, or instances like this. Why? It tends to ponder the brain. Why? And then we forgot this. Guess what? He ain't want to speak to the media this week.
Oh yeah, that was that was the softest thing I've seen in a minute.
He didn't
want to speak to the media. But
what? That was the softest thing.
Mm-hmm.
But when the media found him, boy, did he have a lot to say. That's why I love the game of football. The game of football has a weird way of humbling players, thinking that they're up here, but bringing them back down. Oh yeah, you just another human on earth, bro. You just another human. And you know what's funny? Now I think about it, this all started in the offseason with AJ Brown talking about the Lombardi ain't loyal. Like,
oh yeah, sure ain't.
Like, okay, and
sure ain't. Like, okay, ain't loyal to you, buddy.
Lombardi ain't straight loyal to you. I wouldn't, as a Cowboys fan, I wouldn't want to be loyal to you. And speaking of quotes, Jalen Hurts, enough with them quotes, bro. I'm so serious, bro. Please stop with them
just
quotes,
play football.
bro.
Just stop talking.
Just play football. Just stop talking, bro. I'm tired of them quotes.
He's in this moment of zen. Don't
forget the chain. If I had a chain,
yeah.
What's the hat with the army hat? Get the army beret.
Yeah.
With the duvet.
Was he a noob or a Q? What is he?
I will go back to calling them the city that they're supposed to be called when he snaps. Because when he snaps, it's gonna be a game.
Jalen Hurts can play a good QB. Sometimes.
So when he black out on the receiver on that sideline, I'm just waiting. But he's still on the sideline.
If AJ Brown is there next year, we'll see it.
Oh, definitely.
If AJ Brown is still there, we'll see it.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, mind you, Hurts has never thrown over 4.
Hurts is he's a laid back guy. Hurts is a relatively laid back guy. You don't see him go crazy on his players like that. You don't even go back to Alabama and Oklahoma. He's never been like that. AJ Brown's gonna do it to him. I'm telling you right now. Because you saw how when he dropped the pass, Jalen Hurts was like,
Donovan and T.O. That's all I'm going to say.
The old Miss receivers, DK, AJ Brown, both dropped crucial passes this week.
You
might not want to draft the old Miss
QB. Call.
I mean, I say QB receiver. You might want to not draft them. Just saying.
Nice call.
Oh, man, I can't wait to see them next year. Because you know one of them, I just know one of them stars is going to go. And once one of them stars is going to go, and they're not a top 5 offense in the league, what is Jalen Hurts going to do? We're going to see number 2 Jalen Hurts. Looking out there lost. Oh, who do I throw the ball
to? Number 2. I totally forgot about that. I forgot about that number 2 jersey.
Wait, why is Quentin Williams back here before I can hand it off? Oh, I don't know.
Wow.
Gotta go with Devontae. Now he's concussed because I threw it in the middle of the field and somebody took his head off. Like, yo, you know how many concussions Devontae Smith has had because of AJ? I said AJ. Because of Jalen Hurts.
Yeah.
Terrible QB.
And he does not complain, though. He doesn't complain.
Oh,
the man come out there and does his job.
I love Devontae.
I love Devontae. That's the only player on the Eagles I love.
Yeah, he does not complain. My man coming in and does his job, man.
That's the thing. You don't see
Silent killer.
you don't. I will say this. Saquon does do commercials. I will say that. But you don't really see Saquon in the media like that. You really don't. Saquon and Devontae.
One thing about Saquon, he'll turn up when he needs to. Like when it comes down to it.
Yeah.
As we saw in that game, he was running like he was trying to win.
He was.
Unlike Hurts.
But they want Jalen Hurts to run. Jalen Hurts got to run. Jalen Hurts got to run. If he doesn't run, oh my God, what are we going to do?
Cam Newton, we love you, but you did this to us. We love you, Cam Newton, but
that's not a
look what you did.
That's not
what you did. Honestly. All these big baller QBs coming into the league, running the ball. Josh Allen, Anthony Richardson. Who else? Like you keep saying Jackson Dart. He doesn't slide.
That's why I say.
No, you can't blame that on. No, you can't blame that on Cam. You should blame Donovan McNabb, Michael Vick. Michael Vick was Randall Cunningham. You can blame.
But Michael Vick was like one of one. So that's why I'm saying like when Cam Newton came in, that's when the mobile QB started to flood into the NFL.
That's why I say I love me the pocket passer. I love me a good pocket passer. Lord have mercy. Give me a 400-yard
Give me a good Dan Marino.
Joe Flacco, he just played the game right. Give me Tony Romo.
Oh God, I can't stand that man. Don't say that.
I love Tony.
Oh, I can't stand Tony Romo. That's one Tony, Cowboy.
We grew up on Tony.
I understand, yeah. That's that. Yeah, I understand that y'all grew up on. But
Brett Favre. Give me a Troy.
Yes.
Tall in that pocket. Tom Brady, Peyton Manning, Drew Brees.
Now forget, Steve Young used to run too. Steve Young used to run. If y'all watch a couple of YouTube videos.
Now since we talking about the pocket passer, I have an idea. Hold up.
Y'all talk about the pocket. Well,
used to move.
He used to move a lot. He used to move a lot, man. Yep. Go get you a Brad Johnson that stays in the pocket, man. Oh my Lord.
Oh my goodness. Why do you like that? Where did he get that from?
I got that for him for Christmas, man.
Oh, man. Why did you do that?
Look, I'm a big Tebow fan, man, but oh God.
I don't know. I did see Jameis Winston get sacked for a 10-yard gain, so I don't know.
No. You would do that, but there's the only guy who will get sacked and also give you a quarter of the Lord at the same time. That's crazy. Remember? Did you see that? Did you see that game when him and Jamal? And Jamal was about to beat the snot out of him, yo. And then if you watch a video that I think they had an interview with Abdul Carter, and Carter was like, "Yo, Jameis came out and said some motivational words during the argument," and we all was looking around like, "Bro, what you talking about right now, man?" Like, yo, Jameis Winston just came out of nowhere and tried to have everybody come as one. I'm like, "Yo, bro, no, come on, I'm ready to fight. Let's go,
man." That's the problem. We are never seeing a 30 interception, 30 touchdown season ever again.
I don't want to see it again. We are never seeing that again.
We're never seeing what happened?
And mind you, he put up 5,000 yards that season. He was technically.
Thank you. He was hooping.
He was not going into the other team.
Man, y'all gonna stop paying. I love me a good mid quarterback. Give me a Jared Goff. Give me a Kirk Cousins.
You would never be my GM. You would never be my GM.
A mid-tier quarterback.
If I was a GM, I have this lowest patience for. If I was a GM, Mike McCarthy would have been going after the Green Bay game. He would have been going.
Man.
Go back to Wisconsin. Go back to where you came from. You clearly still work for them. You clearly still work for them.
Yeah, exactly. He got emotional after they gave him a tribute video. He got emotional.
And I gotta give one more. I gotta give one more for these boys.
Well, you guys, this has been another episode of Inside the Red Zone. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed it. Please like, subscribe, comment, follow the Instagram with ITR with MJ and Mir. Follow the TikTok ITR with MJ and Mir. Dad, Big Keys, Papa Pullins, where can they find you at on socials?
I don't give out my stuff like that, sir. Don't try and pull me out there. You would not find me at all. But if you are looking for me, you can find me. You can find me at Big Keys on on Instagram and, and Big Keith on TikTok. But don't look for me because I ain't looking for you.
Well, you guys, this has been an episode of Inside the Red Zone. If you guys want my dad back on, let us know in the comment section. Let us know who you guys have going to the Super Bowl. Let us know who you guys have winning this weekend. And soon enough, me and Tamiru will be talking about NFL Draft, which is coming up. Because now, not only do the Dallas Cowboys have the 12th pick, we have the 20th overall pick as well. So that also means something because of the Green Bay Packers.
Yeah, I've been thinking about that. We could do a lot with that 20th pick.
Now you know Jerry Jones. Jerry Jones is going to take an offensive lineman or a defensive back.
Sure.
That's one thing Jerry does. Jerry does draft well. I'm not going to take that from him.
He does draft well, except Mozzie Smith, Taco Charlton, and a couple other players. But we're not going to get too well. We're not going to get too deep in that. We're not going to get too deep into that. We not.
Is he lying though? Is he dead? Is he lying?
Nah, he is not. Yo, not.
I could see him drafting old lineman. It's some guy in Miami.
Yes.
The dream pick is the dream pick is Josiah Downs. That's the dream pick.
Josiah? You mean Caleb?
No, Caleb. My fault. Caleb Downs. My fault. The dream pick is Caleb Downs.
That fits the criteria. He is a DB. Before we do anything, we got to get the right defensive coordinator. So let's hope Jerry Jones doesn't muff it up. Let's hope Brian Sana, because I like Shadi. I like Shadi a lot.
I like Shadi too, man.
Because you know what he does for me? The reason I like Shadi is because, like, Mike McCarthy, he was laid back. The team had no fight with Mike.
Right.
Jason Garrett, I feel like the team lost their fight with Jason. But with Shadi, every game, no matter what, they fought until we knew for sure it was over. They fought. They gonna fight with Mike. I said Mike. With Shadi. Yes. Yes, they will.
Yeah.
Well, you guys, this has been an episode of Inside the Bread. So you guys, hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Like, subscribe, comment. Peace, chat.